Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, the new place for everything and everyone. So, recently you guys know that I've been to a trip to Egypt. So, this video is going to be about the Orange Bay Island tour in Hurghada. Oh, as I was saying, so in Hurghada there is two beautiful islands that you can select to visit during this tour. It can be Paradise Island or Orange Bay Island, and the one that I went to was Orange Bay Island. So this tour was it was a very different experience, and I booked through a website called Viator. So you just Google, that's mostly where I book the tours from. And I think booking the tours online is a much more safer way than doing it when you're just finding people over there, because you never know if you might get scammed or whatever. So that is the best way that I can advise you to book your tours. Okay, so the site that I booked the tour on was Viator. I will put the link in the description below. So if you want to book this tour, you can click on it. Just bear in mind whatever I'm about to say. Everybody has different preference. Everybody's experience is different. So this is a video about my experience and what I would prefer. Maybe if you relate to me or if you like the same thing as me, then obviously you would see how it goes. Okay, so the trip cost about 400 Rand, South African hand, 400 South African Rand, which is about $22. So it cost $22, and the people who does the tour comes and fetches you from your hotel, and when you're done they drop you back at your hotel. So let me show you some footage and we will go ahead and analyze this footage together. Okay, so the first thing that I want to tell you is that with this trip, when you're booking, it says the tour group or whatever will consist of 20 other guests. So 20 other people will book the trip with you. This, in fact, is false advertising, and I was not too happy about this because there were more than 50 people on this boat. And like, we inquired about it, we were like, why are there more than like 50 people on this boat? And the guy said, no, it's a bigger boat, so more people. And I was like, WTF, why are you advertising 20 people? And two reasons why this was a problem, and I'm gonna tell you why. Two reasons. So during this tour, you have the option to do like a banana boat ride, or like a couch sofa ride that gets pulled by a speedboat. Now, I have done this banana before in Mauritius, and I enjoyed it much more in Mauritius, and I'll tell you why. Because these people that are running this tour incorporated that in, which is very fun aspect of it. The only problem is that they rushed it. They literally rushed the banana and the sofa. I mean, you had an option to do one or do both. That was cool. But literally they just take you for one circle, one small circle, and then you're in. And literally that's like less than 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes you're on this thing that's going around. And it was just very rushed. And they stopped at 2 places for snorkeling. So snorkeling happened twice. Unfortunately, I do not do snorkeling. I do try now and then when I'm feeling like, okay, maybe Tassie, you should just do it. But I have a fear of being underwater, which sucks for someone who likes to travel, and I was never like this. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I've gotten less adventurous and less of a risk taker. But I think the next trip that I go on, be it Maldives, if I go to the Maldives, definitely I'm doing. I'd also like to do those, the ones where you go under the water with this big head thing. I don't know what it's called, but you're in this head thing, and even on the bicycle kind of thing underwater. I would love to do that. It's just that I'm scared, but I promise you, I'm gonna try next time. But everything was rushed because there was like the maximum capacity of people that can be on this boat. Also, they offer you lunch on the boat, and the lunch was quite sad because they undercatered. The truth is they had undercatered, and people were limited to how much they could eat. They were like literally giving a person like one wing or one piece of fish, or like, you know, that kind of thing. And like we were like at the back of the line, so by the time we got there was hardly anything left. And I remember I saw one guest eating just lettuce. Maybe she was vegan or whatever, but she was just vegan, vegetarian, whatever. She was just eating salad only, and there were people that hardly had anything on their plates, and that is not good. So after lunch we went to go to the islands, where you get to choose whether you want to go to Paradise or Orange Bay Island. Bear in mind that the prices on the islands are obviously tourist prices, so they are very crazy. So if you are you and you are smart, before you get onto the boat, when they pick you up from your hotel, make sure you pack like snacks and cold drinks and whatever, because they're literally charging you like $4 or $5 for a Coke or whatever. And to smoke a habli, it was how much? About 250 rand, South African rand, I think. 250 South African rand to smoke a habli or hookah, shisha, whatever you call it. And you get to spend about 3 hours on the island. And the thing is, it was winter, so it was really, really cold. The water was really, really cold, so I didn't get into the water. I did touch it. But I am a person where I would not hurt myself because the cold really hurts me. I don't know if you experience this, but the cold hurts me physically and emotionally. It's like stabbing me with a knife. I would not hurt myself just for an Instagram picture. I wanted to be there in the moment, sitting on the island, relaxing. And that's what some of the holidays are about. It's not always about, taking pictures and creating content, because that is exhausting. I mean, when I travel, I also want to enjoy my holiday. I don't want to just be like taking pictures only. It's exhausting. It's really exhausting. Sometimes I just want to go on holiday and experience it for myself and not create content just for other people to see, because then I'm pleasing other people. What about myself? I want to take the time to enjoy it for myself. I don't know if you relate to that or if you understand that. And another thing that I didn't like about the boat was that we had to take off our shoes. As soon as you enter the boat, you have to take off your shoes. So luckily I wore socks and my toes were done. Okay, I wore socks and my toes were done. And the thing is, bear in mind, it's freezing cold. And if you have podophobia, you don't want to be on a boat full of people with naked feet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like feet, guys. I don't. My feet, they're pretty, they're nice, but I don't like being surrounded by feet. So we had to take out our feet. And I don't walk around without shoes or socks in my own house. What makes you think like I'm going to be comfortable doing it on a boat? You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was uncomfortable. And like a lot of other people were wearing socks as well. So I guess I'm not the only one. But those who felt comfortable being bare feet, big ups to you, but I would never. I'm so grateful and happy that I took my socks. I was wearing shoes and socks. I'm so happy. Another thing is, so on Orange Bay Island, they do not accept any credit cards. They only take cash. So have your dollars, have your Egyptian pounds with you when you go. And so there are people, photographers that are hired or part of the tour group or whatever to take pictures of you when you're on the banana boat or when you're on the island and whatever. So they will take pictures of you, because if you're in that type of situation, it's hard to take pictures, But the problem is that these guys want to scam you. Imagine now. They wanted to charge me 800 rand for the pictures, or 1,000 rand they wanted to charge, and then we negotiated to 800, right? And then, which is the price that we paid to go onto the trip. Obviously it was me and somebody else, okay? So you're paying for 2 people. That is the price of the whole tour. Now you want me to pay 800 rand for photos that are paid for the whole trip? Does that make sense? It doesn't. So I took enough pictures. I have an iPhone 14. I'm fine. I had a camera. I'm fine. I took enough pictures. I didn't need to spend that 800 rand on pictures. That my iPhone pictures look better than the pictures that they had taken. You know what I'm saying? If you have the money and you don't mind just throwing around money, if you're coming with your euros and your dollars, it's fine. You can throw your money around. But even if I had the money, what we did. But even if I wanted to, I wouldn't. No, that's like another tour that I can do. I'm not gonna spend 800 rand on pictures, no. So if you are going to Hurghada and you're booking this trip, I would first check with your hotel, because our hotel did offer this tour and they guaranteed 20 people, but we went for a much more cheaper option, hence the 50 plus people, but they false advertise anyway. So if you book with your hotel, the guy at our hotel, which was Meraki Resort and Spa, he even told us that the people that do these tours online, they say 20 people, but they bring more than 20 people. Like, I'm not exaggerating, there was like 60-50 people on the boat, and he said guaranteed there would only be 20 people. And also obviously the hotel prices are more expensive, but just check with your hotel, and maybe you guys can let me know if you've been to Orange Bay Island, the tour that I did, and let me know how it went for you. But this was just my experience and my thoughts, but on all, it was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed it. Things that they can do better is minimize the amount of people and the food. That is the only two people that I would say that they can, why I'm saying two people, the only two things that they can improve on: the people and the food. If you're saying 20 people, let it be 20 people, and better food, cater for the amount of people that are on the boat, you know, because we're swimming, we're doing activities, we're hungry, we can't eat just one chicken wing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to check out more videos of Egypt and other travel videos and other funny comedy videos, click on the subscribe button. When you see the subscribe button, click on it and like and share to your family, share to your friends. I love you guys so much. Bye.